Packers snapper Scott Wells, well, he deserves a little attention too. His story is pretty interesting itself. He's been hiking the ball for Green Bay quarterbacks for 7 seasons, but he grew up a Cowboys fan and spent his formative years, guess where? In Pittsburgh. So let's talk about that and more with him as he joins us right here on First Take. And Scott, I know you linemen don't get a lot of attention, don't get a lot of the spotlight, but Maurkice Pouncey is. So what do you think of all this attention this rookie is getting for this ankle injury?
I mean, he's a good player. He's definitely one of their leaders on offense, and I've had a chance to watch him a couple of times. And very athletic, very talented player. So I'm sure he's very important and vital to their operation offensively. So that would explain the amount of attention he's getting.
I know you don't know the extent of the injury, but let's put you in his shoes right now. I know you don't want his ankle injury, so to speak, but if you're in this situation right now, what are your chances of playing in this game, the Super Bowl?
Well, I think, basically what he said. He knows his body better than anybody else. So if I'm in the same boat, I'm trying to do whatever I can to play. You never know how many opportunities you're going to have in the Super Bowl. So you definitely want to take advantage of each one and play if you can. So I'm sure he's doing the same thing I would do, trying to get healthy and really trying to convince everybody that he's able to play.
All right, one of the great experiences of the Super Bowl, of course, is the experience of the Super Bowl itself, and that includes Media Day. You went through your first Media Day yesterday. How was that for you?
It was crazy. It was there was obviously there's some clowns there, some people that are only there to ask silly questions and try to get you to do some crazy, stupid stuff. But overall, majority of the questions were legitimate and good questions. But again, you have some people trying to take the spotlight and ask some silly stuff.
Oh, we like crazy around here. We like being clowns sometimes. So give me the craziest thing someone said to you or asked you yesterday.
Well, let's see. I had somebody dressed up like a superhero come up and ask me for a drink of my water, which I just gave it to him. I said, here, you can have it.
You didn't want it back?
No, I did not want it back. And then I had a lady come up and want to try on all the Super Bowl hats we get. That's all part of our swag. And she tried them all on and then said, I'm sorry about the head lice.
Sorry about the head lice?
Yeah, which to me, I kind of looked at it and I said, you do realize I'm bald, so it doesn't really affect me. But it's just all the focus and attention this year that's been on hair. I got a lot of questions about, beards and Clay Matthews and Troy Polamalu's hair because they said I'm at the other end of the spectrum, seeing that I'm bald.
Right.
So it's just, some non-football related questions that are pretty funny.
Hey, man, if Clay Matthews got a shampoo deal, you can get one too, Scott. I mean, bald-headed guys
I need to get a razor deal.
A razor deal or something. Let's work on that. Scott Wells' campaign to get a champagne or shampoo or some kind of endorsement deal there. All right, now you've been on the center for Aaron Rodgers the past 3 years. Before that, of course, it was Brett Favre. What's the biggest difference in the quarterbacks?
Let's see. Besides age, I guess. Age is a huge difference. When I got there with Brett, he was so much older than everybody. He didn't really, he off the field, he didn't do a whole lot with us because there was a disconnect as far as interest. You have a lot of young guys that don't have families on the team, and then, he's an established player with family. He can't really go out without being harassed or hounded by everybody. Aaron coming in, initially when he first came in, I wasn't a starter, so I had a lot of practice with him on the look squad and got to spend some time with him there. And then we both obviously developed into starters. And on the field, a lot of similarities. Aaron is a very accurate passer. He will, you give him time, he will find an opening and he'll throw a laser ball to his receiver. Really does an excellent job with ball security. It seemed that sometimes, Brett would make some outstanding throws in the double coverage, triple coverage. But, sometimes they were touchdowns, sometimes they were interceptions. So, with Aaron, he's very precise, very calm, cool, relaxed guy on the field and commands the huddle well.
All right, well, before I let you go, man, I know that centers and quarterbacks have a special, a sort of relationship. So was one more playful than the other, so to speak? I mean, that's the best way I can ask that question. It seems like you had a better relationship with Aaron. Real quick.
Well, yeah, I have a better relationship with Aaron just because we're closer in age. But they both both of them are clowns. Both of them are pranksters. It's just, I guess, Aaron, we spent a little more time off the field together just because of the similar upbringing. Both of us started on the practice look squad, so we had a little more time together.
Hey, Scott, man, thanks for joining us here on First Take. Good luck to you and your team on Sunday, man. Of course, we'll be watching.
All right, I appreciate it.